Welcome to Meek Planet. Thank you for landing. We all know that when we're in a survival mode, we can get in this mindset and lose all hope of solving our problems. But the truth is that 95% of us are in survival mode all the time. It has to do with what kinds of thoughts we choose to focus on. If you're thinking about your rent, or your job, or how many dollars you owe your credit card company, or not having any money, then this kind of thinking is only going to make you feel worse, because you've put yourself in a place where there's no solution. But if you start to think about how to earn more money, or brainstorm ways to save some cash, then it starts to feel like an adventure. You can literally change your thoughts into life-saving adventures. This is how it works. There are two parts of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, PFC, and the limbic system, survival mode. The PFC wants to plan ahead. It looks at all possible scenarios, thinks about what you would do in every situation, and then plans for these possibilities. The other part is the limbic system. The limbic system wants to stay alive, and it doesn't want to think about the future at all. It only cares about solving current problems right now. If a tiger is chasing you, then your limbic system says run, and doesn't care that there's a tree in the way, or that you have a sprained ankle. It just makes you run, and hope for the best. There's no planning, and it doesn't care about what will happen in a few minutes, or what you might do next week. The limbic system only cares about survival right now, and it wants to make sure there is definitely an escape plan, not some big dream of what might happen in the future. The limbic system isn't interested in the improvement and learning, it just wants to stay alive. It's not a bad thing that we have this survival brain, it helped us build cities and live in advanced societies. At this point, however, it's kind of outdated. We're past the age where our main problem is tigers. Now our biggest problems are money, feelings of frustration about our jobs, and lack of motivation to go further in life. These are things that the limbic system can't overcome by itself. The limbic brain wants you to stay still, do the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't want anything to change. If you try to tell your limbic brain that you want to make a change, it will come up with reasons why this change isn't possible. I'm not saying the limbic system is bad or evil, it's just doing what it can to stay alive. I'm suggesting, however, that most of our problems are in this category. They're not problems that can be solved with running or fighting or retreating. Most of our problems are ones we've created by trying to do the same thing over and over again, and it's time for us to find a better solution than just doing the same thing and hoping for different results. I think we'd all agree that our minds are a compilation of thoughts about the past and future, mixed with ideas about what we want to do. So the question is, what thoughts are we giving power to? Will it be thoughts about tigers, or thoughts about our passions? Will it be thoughts about survival, or thoughts about prosperity? What will you choose to focus on today? Here are the 5 best ways to escape a survival mode mind. Or, better, the 5 techniques to escape a survival mind state. 1. Change your perspective on what is normal. Define your own values, and what you want to create in your life, and become solely responsible for your decisions and results. 2. Recognize when you are in a state of survival mode, which is characterized by an over-focus on one's own needs, while neglecting or forgetting others. Identify the source of your fear, then take action to eliminate it. 3. Connect with yourself through meditation, yoga, or other means of self-care. Develop more patience for both yourself and others. Find ways to enjoy the present moment, rather than focusing on what you don't have, or what you would do if you had it. 4. Develop a sense of playfulness. Get out of your comfort zone. Change your perspective on things that are making you unhappy. You have to look at them in a different light, and find humor. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. 5. Shift your attention from survival consciousness, worrying, back to living in the present moment by focusing on one sensory experience at a time: sight, sound, smell, taste. Recognize your conditioned thoughts. Accept that thoughts are just thoughts, and they aren't a reflection of true reality. All in all, the main idea to take away from this video is that when we think about what we're grateful for and what we want in life, instead of thinking about stress and pain, it makes us feel like there's a solution. We can see our problems not as building blocks, but as stepping stones to do something great. Our limbic brain tells us to stay still, but our prefrontal cortex is telling us that there's so much to do, and so much out there worth exploring. So what are you waiting for? It's time to go out there and create your own righteous life. Please invite someone who you think would like this video, and perhaps they'll watch it too. I can't control what happens after that, but I'm told by my viewers that they already feel better just by watching. It's quite literally self-help, even though there's no one to help. I hope you'll join us for the next video, and thanks so much for watching. We are the Meek. May everyone experience kindness.